Hello, everyone. I am so honored to be here today in this beautiful space with all you wonderful, beautiful people. And my name is Yara Gibbs, and I am a graduate of the Akashic Angel Healing Academy with Amber for readings and healings. I am a shamanic healer, I am a psychic medium, and I just channel. I channel from many spirits that want to come through with unconditional love or sometimes intuition and intuitively information just flows through me. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I started a healing journey 10 years ago, and within that healing journey I wanted to change my circumstances and what I was living in that moment. And so I began my healing journey and learning different modalities, different pieces of information, and therefore evolving, getting to know myself. Each modality, everything that I've learned, it taught me so much about myself and things that I were ready to heal, or maybe things that I was not. But it did reveal a lot of different layers of myself. Again, it's a never ending learning journey when you get to learn about nervous system, breath work, your body, your health, your intuition. And one of the many things that I came across is the importance of your divine teams. As we were saying before, backup, right? You have your intuition, your heart, your connection with creator, spirit, the universe, however you want to phrase it. And then there's your teams in spirit, which are all either your loved ones, your past loved ones, your ancestors. It could be your guides. It could be just the angels. And there's a limitless list of who could be supporting you. So I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for the backup of my guides, of the angels telling me, go with Amber. Should I do it? Yeah. Like this excitement. Yeah, go ahead. And I'm just like, oh, it was just an invitation. But I felt it in my heart. I'd expanded in my heart that this is where I'm meant to be. And other decisions in my life as well as my gifts and stuff like that. So parts of me getting to know myself in the modalities, a lot of things would come up with my intuition. I think I would come across a couple prayers that I did with Archangel Haniel. I remembered, and I got an answer, whether that was a clue or that was, some people call it breadcrumbs or a feather or some type of sign. But it's a, I find it sort of like a adventure to, oh, where am I am right now? Well, maybe I'll get a sign, and then I'll say sarcastically and something might happen. I'm like, okay, there's a sign. Or if I don't hear anything, that's a sign too. Of course, following your intuition and your heart. But yeah, I was told by spirit, and I was like, okay, well, what should I do the meeting about? And they're like, you know what, they really need to get to know that they're supported, that they're always guided, that they're always loved, that they're never alone. Even though, and they're showing me a vision of some a person crying or going through a hard time, frustration or and hardships, never alone, never. Spirit is everywhere, as my beliefs are as a shaman healer, is everything is energy, creator, the stars, the rocks, the plants. And it's just this relationship with who you are here on this planet and the co-creation of everything else. Um, and I thought it was amazing that, you know what, that suits the title that Amber has put on the soul awakening, because a lot of people are ready now to just receive a little bit more, understand a little bit more, or go deeper within themselves a little bit more, or even have a stronger relationship with Creator, with God, and what that means, or what that brings in your heart or what brings inspiration to connect to others or to do things that you love and to enjoy. And so I find it very important to develop your relationship with yourself, relationship with Creator, God, and an invitation today now to your loved ones or guides or angels and whatever that feels that suits you. Who knows? You might hear a cousin or a great grandmother trying to give you wisdom. They're trying to share wisdom that is utmost best for you because maybe they live through a lot of things that we haven't. Obviously, they were assigned to us. So I wanted to reach out and be like, how does it feel or to have an invitation to get to know like an archangel or to get to know maybe a loved one that's there for you, cheering you on, or maybe a guide and a guardian angel that was always assigned to you that you know you had one, but you weren't sure. I would like you to comment if you would like to be open to receive, to welcome them, to show themselves to you today. And how would that make you feel? Or how, if there's any resistance, what is that resistance? And again, it's just how what this presents to you and how it makes you feel. Yes, I love the yes. Wonderful. Yes. So that's one of the biggest things. I remember I was having a breakdown, emotional breakdown, and I said, I went into prayer again, something about saying it out loud, like Amber said, ADHD kind of prayer, just out there. I'm ready to receive. Wonderful. And I was like, you know what? Creator of all that is, please surround me with unconditional love and light. And I would like to help be open to work with my emotions, give me clarity, give me peace, give me love. And all I needed was that. Maybe I didn't need for them to create a miracle, but to feel that sense of love. And I've witnessed it so many times, and you just feel love and peace. And that sometimes that's all we need sometimes. Just to feel that love and that support. And I'm glad I love to see everyone excited to be able to welcome that energy or those angels and of the highest love. And so, if it's okay, I'm going to get started and offer you this beautiful meditation that will attune you and to open you to your beautiful guides and angels so that the assignment that you have here in life, they're able to fully support you. They're able to maybe show you a little bit more signs or whatever things you might feel or hear, take that as messages and we can decipher them together once you share. Because one message, someone else might see other things or feel other things, and therefore you receive messages. So I saw your question that two husbands have died of cancer, why they choose to leave. So I would invite you to have that question in your heart. And after the meditation, I'm going to ask everyone to have like 5 minutes and just, I will have my go to, okay, my go to is Source and Archangel Michael aligns everyone like in a very perfect line, one person at a time to come near you and to speak messages or to um, bring some type of love or anything. So that's my go-to. We'll do the meditation. Keep that question in your heart, and then I'll ask one person to step forward, and you will just listen with your heart. And maybe you shall have an answer. Maybe not exactly what you expect, but you will get an answer. Is everyone ready? Yes? Okay. Okay. So I will do an opening prayer, the meditation, and then we'll do the practice. Creator of all that is, I call upon the archangels, the guides, and all those loved ones and all those of pure unconditional love and light that are of the highest light and the highest love, to be able to provide messages, to be able to provide confirmations, to surround us with unconditional love. And as I invite you to breathe through your heart and invite Creator of all that is to allow Creator, God, Spirit, Universe, to allow to fill your heart with unconditional love and allow it to flow out and expand into your body, and just keep expanding, keep flowing. May it flow like the water, may it flow where it needs to in your body. And they're showing me that it just expands out of your body and into your auric field, and then it even expands even bigger. And I want you to take time to notice how your body feels in expansion with Creator's love, with Creator's light. And they're saying, welcome the love. May your heart be filled with unconditional love. And any areas of your life, may it be filled with unconditional love. And then just allow it to flow. That you're being blessed, that you're being loved, that you're perfect and you're loved for exactly as you are. I invite you to take a couple deep breaths. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Creator. And now we're going to invite beautiful Mother Earth to your heart. And as you invite Mother Earth into your heart, we're grounding down into Mother Earth, into the core. And then and again, the energy is just flowing. As you breathe, you're just releasing everything that no longer serves you. And breathing in Source Light and Mother Earth's love. And as you do this, you can just breathe normal. Just take notice if you're growing beautiful roots down, or maybe you feel more grounded. Or as you breathe, you just start to release a lot of things that no longer serve you, and your body starts to relax. Know that you're safe, that you're protected, and that you're loved. And Mother Earth says that you need to spend more time outside. You need more sun, because as you guys are working day to day, you don't get to connect with the earth as you need, so that you release, toxins, and you breathe in the natural air that helps your body be healthy. So just know that we are part of the earth as well. And as you start to feel and notice how your body feels, and energetically and emotionally and mentally, know that your mind starts to quiet down. Breathe through your heart space. And they're showing me that we're in a beautiful forest. It's so quiet. The trees are so big. They're ancient. And they're saying, breathe, exist, live, be in stillness. But you're able to feel your own energy. You're able to just feel the immense peace in this forest. There's a lot of animals around, but they're saying that this is what it feels like to be at peace. If you have forgotten, this is what it feels like to be at peace. Thank you, Mother Earth. And as you can start to sense if you smell anything in the forest, maybe any sense of sensation or hearing. But they're saying that you could always come to nature to balance, to recharge, and to have that peace. It quiets down the outside world, and then it allows you to fully recharge. And this is an invitation to take a couple deep breaths to recharge. Feel the sun in your face or hear the waves in the lake, the birds chirping, the trees. You are recharging your soul, you're recharging your body, you're recharging the cells in your body, your organs. Now you are fully recharged. And this is what it feels like to charge with nature, because we go and we are connected with the flow of nature, not like against it, or you are being taught it what it feels to be connected with nature versus disconnection. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Mother Earth. Now it's time to say goodbye to the forest. And as you sadly, because I want to stay, but as you sadly walk away, we walk away from this enchanted forest where you can charge, where you can be at peace, and know that you could always come here in this meditation in this way, or you could find your own peace anywhere in any park, in front of your house, in your backyard, anywhere where there's land. Remember to take deep breaths, charge, and claim your peace, because you are allowed to rest. You are allowed to recharge. You are allowed to be at peace. So as we leave the forest, know that you can always connect to this energy whenever you need to. Breathe into your heart space. Now we ground down. Breathe into your heart space. And we ground down. And now I ask Archangel Michael to please have everybody's angels and guides of only of the highest unconditional love and light to one person step forward. So everybody is in a golden bubble. It's beautiful. It's a golden bubble and it's a protection, and we're connected to spirit and we're connected to the earth as above as below, and we are centered into our hearts. And I ask one person to step forward to provide you with a message, love, and comfort, or any kind of confirmation needed for you at this time. And whatever comes to you, it comes to you with unconditional love. It comes to you for your highest and greatest good that you need to know and understand right now, or just maybe the presence of feelings. So take notice if you feel unconditional love around you, and you can write what you see, what you feel, what you sense. You can also share it in the chat if you so feel inclined to. And they're saying each person that was appointed to you right now is with you on a daily basis. Sometimes they say something, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they nudge you in a particular way just to guide you, but they're always watching. They're always guiding you. And I could just feel this immense love, just love from each and every single one of them. And they're saying that each guide, each ancestor is assigned a job. So whether it is to help you with anxiety, whether it's to help you stop thinking in your head, whether it's to direct you and be like, hey, remember to have fun. Remember to call your sister or your family to connect. And they're just showing me different instances in your life where they always try to guide you. But take in mind the unconditional love that you feel, whether it's a male or female energy, or maybe it's simply, hey, I was there and you know it was them. And you know maybe God interfered and or interceded and pointed you to the right direction. Or you lived a particular experience and it was because you needed to be taught to love yourself. Love yourself from learning from yourself. Other people that have been in your lives teach you something, whether it's good or bad, but it highlights your life in a way that either you question it so that you can do better, or you can embrace it and it's a gift to learn from someone else or life itself. I apologize. I really wasn't going to continue talking, but it just channels different messages for different people. Um, and some guides are saying, well, you know what? If you always questioned or to think that maybe you were crazy, you're not. Whatever messages you were getting, it was them. It was them. So don't question yourself. You are fully supported. Now I'll just sit here for a couple minutes because they stopped talking. They're all so excited. Some other guys are happy and they're dancing around like ancestors, like going in a fire. They're all happy. And some other people have loved ones and they're just so happy to be able to connect with you in this way. Maybe not say anything, but maybe connect with you. And again, this is just an experience of feeling their unconditional love. Maybe that's it, or receiving the messages. I'm gonna wait 2 more minutes just for you to still sink into this energy, and then we're gonna come back. I know. Sometimes it's hard to come back, but we gotta come back. Feel free to drink water. Feel free to ground your roots down again, because when there's loved ones and there's angels everywhere, your vibration raises up high. And when it does, it's like you start getting hot, you start getting sweaty. It's normal. Your vibration is raising up high, but we need to ground our roots again, go into your heart space, and then listen once more, or receive, or just witness. Sometimes they show us funny things. So they're explaining to me that being in this energy is like an attunement, sort of like in Reiki, which basically is you're in this energy and it's sort of like you're getting familiar with it. Your body's getting familiar with it. Your mind is getting familiar with it. Your emotions. So then, whenever you decide to choose to come back into this energy again, you can. You will acknowledge it and it will come to you naturally. Of course, if you want to practice more, it will be easier. Okay, guys, we're ready to come back. I hope that everyone, please, just the raise of the hands. You don't have to share, but if you would like to share, that would be awesome. Did anyone get any messages, any love, any confirmation, anything of that sort, or even just the love feeling? Okay. Okay. We're going to start to get back. And again, the messages can be personal, it can be just for you. This experience is just for you. I'm honoring you in this space and the invitation. Ah, Teresa. I really needed to hear that. Thank you. You're welcome, Gary. My dad came through and told me that he is always by my side. Oh, that's wonderful. Tina, Judy got a warm feeling. Wonderful. Meg, my male guide took both of my hands to confirm that I am lived. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I got chills. Oh, this is so wonderful. Amber, I asked my great grandma Lucy to come since I was just thinking of her last session. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I honor every single one of you, and I have felt all the guides and everybody just excited too. Okay, now it would time to come back. So we're basically in a very beautiful energetic bubble of light where Archangel Michael has one guide and every single destination. You could feel the lots of love. Yeah, that's wonderful. Sometimes that's all we need is the love. Thank you. So yes, we're in a bubble of light, and Archangel Michael orchestrated everybody where there's just like one person, but then everybody else is also outside of us, like inner bubble. And it's just so beautiful how he organized it, really, so that we could have this experience. So now I invite you to go back into your heart space. Thank you, Creator of all that is, and angels and guides. May you continue to be guided and supported and loved in every way in all areas of your life. We thank you for your presence, for your love, for your messages. Now, please ground down into Mother Earth, center into your heart space, ground down. I ask Creator of all that is and the archangels to please close this session with our guides and angels. And as they do that, know that you're still in your golden bubble. Know that you're still protected. And I ask Archangel Michael to just clear in between. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we just start to ground again. So go into your heart space and then you just ground. Your heart space and then you ground. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. And if it takes you a little bit more time to ground, that's okay. Sue, Sarge said you asked God to bring someone to help you spiritually evolve. Well, you did. He heard you, Sue, but nobody said it would be easy. I agree it's not easy. Is there going to be a replay? Yeah, Amber recorded it, right? Yes, yes. The spiritual awakening is not easy, but we were given certain experiences so that we can come out into the light. So without darkness, we can't have light. The more we come out of it, the more stronger and resilient we are. Is it easy? Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's sticky. Sometimes it's dirty. Sometimes it's funny, but we're not alone. There's a lot of each other and loved ones that you can connect with in spirit, with Creator, and anyone that's open with your journey, they can also support you and teach you as well. So that's what I have to say with that. Does anybody have? Oh, and one of the biggest reasons that I shared that was because for me, that I have been ever evolving in that and connecting to different guides and angels. If there's something in my life that I had a lot of trouble with, someone else either came along or they would teach me new things. And then obviously intuition, they'll be like, oh, look at that, or do this, or so again, we're never alone. Does anybody have any questions that might come up? I might have an answer, or I will have a question to a question. So let that not surprise you. Because this is about self empowerment. Maybe I don't have the answer, but I can show you the way that you can get your own answer. Nobody have any questions? Nobody's gonna stump me today? I already answered your question about the replay. No? Oh, okay. Barbara?
Mhm. Hi, Yara.
Hi.
That was beautiful. Thank you. I was just wondering, did you, like, if you work in a group setting, sometimes would you have any particular guys that were maybe a little bit more loud, or they were kind of they're willing to share some messages for collective, or maybe for any particular people? Just wondering.
So let me see if I understand your question. Would you like a collective message, or you're asking, can I get collective messages in a group, or
That would
both?
be nice as well, but I think what I wanted to know that sometimes when you work in a group setting, do you have sometimes any particular guys or past like loved ones that are more loud that wants to come through with a message or maybe come through with a message for a specific person?
Well, right
But
now that I was doing the group, so let me see if I can answer this in different ways. When I am in particular groups, there's all because I am a medium, there are always loved ones there. Now, because I set an intention of that to have that experience with a loved one, or again, the concept of backup, I set the intention first. And if a loved one is included in that, they will come through. But if it has to do with teaching certain things, and it's particularly their gifts or some kind of other thing, not necessarily the angels will step in, or other guides that are more to answer that question. As far as collective messages, I can receive collective messages. Um, I was actually receiving it while I was in the presentation because the biggest thing was the understanding of backup, the understanding of what sources, the understanding of intuition. They're saying it all ties in, but having different speakers from different points of view allow the expansion, it's not my wording, of consciousness, of getting to know. It's sort of like one person is here and the different speakers show different ways that they learned, and the people that are learning it can be like, oh, well, I like this one, or this one resonates more with me, or a little bit this piece from here and a little bit from here. So they're showing me that it is a beautiful orchestration or orchestra, like a song of different pieces, but we're all one. They just showed me a visual of everyone coming together and we're sharing stories, but we're all one, like the river, the water, the universe. Um, does that answer your question? I'm sorry.
yes, and more.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Yara.
Yeah, you're welcome. Um, Tina, you mentioned you got into shamanship. How did you get into that? That's very, very interesting question. And I don't get that question very much. Um, as I was getting to know myself, someone would always say, man, you should try your shamanic side. You should try your shamanic side. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Just what are you talking about? So then um I ended up doing more meditations on remembering, a remembrance of parts of my soul of that I have forgotten. And I think after a bit, I would get bits and pieces. So then it's like a treasure map, then you get bits and pieces of information. And then I would put it together into the treasure map. So what got into that? Past lives. I would do past lives, or I would do how I feel connected to the earth right now. And I am shamanic, but I'm also a starseed. So I connect very differently than most people. Uh, it's very sort of galactic-y, but shaman essence. So what happened is then I would connect more into the elements, and then I would connect more into sacred prayer, and just things would start coming to me. But it's like a remembering. It's like I was doing things, but I didn't know that I knew them until I was doing them, and then I started to remember. So then more of history of my past lives, whether it's galactic or here on Earth, just allowed me to understand my original essence of my soul, which is the beginning of the beginning to the beginning, which is you could have many lifetimes and different lessons, but the ones that stick to you are the ones like from the beginning. It's like part of your soul, like a big part of your soul. So that's how I came into shamanism. So I channel, I drum, I Mother Earth and the plant medicine. I can connect to the plant medicine without doing the plant medicine. Like ayahuasca, I can just talk directly to her. Mother Earth, I talk directly to her. And it's a very amazing experience when I started to do that. But it's again, it's the discovery, it's the questioning, it's the getting curious, it's the are you ready to know? And then you just deep dive. So I hope that answered your question, Tina. May I have a message that may also assist? May I have a message that may also assist others? In general, Meg, or or is it a particular question?
Trying.
Meg, I didn't hear you. Sorry. Or you can tell me in the chat.
Just in general.
Just in general, may I have a message that may also assist others? Coming to this summit, it was meant for you to come here because you are awakening different parts of yourself, or you're remembering different parts of yourself that feel like home, that feel like it makes sense, that feel like you should maybe research it a little bit more, or it's an invitation to research more or discover. Oh, I liked Melanie's incantation or invocation or spell. Maybe you should research that because it feels good. Or Amber's intuition. Maybe you just need to practice that every day and see what unfolds. So it's more of like everyone that we're listening to and connecting to, we are remembering, receiving, feeling supported, feeling loved. Um, and you are set apart from the world. You are very gifted. You are very intuitive. We are all very intuitive overall, but your clairs they're showing me, they're a lot higher than, what most people would be. And sometimes you might question yourself and what you receive. This is specifically for you, Meg. It's mm, don't question your intuition. Follow your heart and live with a heart with intention. So, if your intention is just to learn to love yourself and self discover your gifts or your soul purpose, or just living a life filled with more intention and love, then do so. But I'm hearing intention. Live a life with intention. Because when you live a life with intention, your actions follow that intention, your goals follow that intention. You are in alignment. They're showing me that if you don't want to, they say work smarter, not harder, right? So if you want a particular career that makes you happy, or you want to do a hobby that makes you fulfilled, set that intention, make space for it. Your actions will align to it, your emotions will align to it, you will start to align to it. But it's taking charge, taking lead, to your heart's desires. Um, they say that if you don't take your heart's desires or lead, that's where you feel emotional, you feel unstable, you feel unregulated, you feel disconnected. So, something as simple as feeling into your heart or listening to your heart, it's that's where it starts or where it continues and it flows. And they're saying use discernment when you don't follow what you love and you overdo things in every other area of your life and there's imbalance, you will feel it. You will feel grumpy, you will take it out on others, you will feel burnt out. And again, it's just balance. Um, so I hope that helps. I know I'm long winded, so I'm sorry. It comes and then more stuff starts coming. It is my late Rhonda. It is my late brother's birthday. I felt his presence and got to wish him a happy birthday. That's wonderful to hear. That's so amazing. I'm so glad. Melanie, sometimes the messages just flow like a fire hydrant. They do. And then someone has something to say, and I'm just like, okay, I'll get you. Okay, wait, hold on for a minute. Hold on. So right now for me, it's just whoever that is in the lead to say the majority of the messages, which are the archangels for me. Sometimes higher vibrational beings, but it is within the collective with everyone. And sometimes it focus in the angels, and sometimes they focus on certain things like self-care. Don't forget about self-care, they say, whoever that's for. Don't forget about self-care. I don't know who that was for, but you heard me. So, do you happen to have any more questions or a curiosity or thank you, Tina. Okay, check in, go into your heart space, and ground down because the energy is very high. Everybody's excited and receiving love, but we're very ungrounded now. So go ahead and ground, release everything that no longer serves you. Just be grateful you're in your body, you're in your beautiful vessel of light. You received messages today, you received love today, and the excitement to explore and play and ask questions. Does that feel better for everybody? Feel better? I know I was ungrounded. That's why. If I'm ungrounded, maybe some of y'all are ungrounded. Okay. Okay, Mandy. A friend's mom who just passed on Easter came through. She told me now is the time to reconnect with her daughter. She told me now is the time to reconnect with her daughter. That's beautiful, Mandy. And what always helps also with her daughter is that if she's grieving, tell her that in prayer to send her like a beautiful bubble of light around her and have her own bubble of light. And she's sometimes when we're grieving with others, it's hard to connect with them. But if you do that, you send love and you feel the love too. All right. Well, it was an honor, a pleasure to be here and have this beautiful meditation and share my gifts with you guys. If you ever want to connect with me, you could always reach out. I'm at Dances with Rain Healing, either on Facebook or my website, and I have a freebie on there. It's a meditation, and the meditation is good for just a daily clearing. I channeled it just as it came, so you could always tweak it, change the wording to however fits you and however feels good, and it just works great. I do usually do that twice a day. It helps me be clear in my mind and my body and my spirit and helps me feel grounded. So thank you everyone, and let me read here. a beautiful night. Tina, I send love and light to my brother every night to help get healthy. He is very ill. Yes, prayers are so make big difference. Mandy, both speakers were wonderful. What an amazing experience. Thanks for your beautiful message. Thank you. And back to you, Amber.
Well, thank you everyone so much for joining us for day 2 of the Soul Awakening Summit. Super glad that you were able to catch Melanie and Yara live. Thank you ladies so much for sharing your gifts with us tonight. And you'll find their free gifts to you in the chat. And there will be replays for every one of the sessions too. I'll be sharing them the next morning with you. So just check your email and you'll find that link as well. And so I hope that you all can continue to join us. We still have 2 full days left of the Soul Awakening Summit. And so we'll be on again at 6 p.m. tomorrow night to get started again. So we'll see you then. Good night, everyone.